everybody.
Good morning.
Coffee?
Sweet and low sugar.
On an otherwise ordinary Tuesday, what looks like an otherwise ordinary lunch is in fact a welcome respite from the outdoors for MALIKA Williams, a Baltimore woman who's homeless.
Living from different place to different places, in and out of emergency rooms, outside, in tents, anywhere I could possibly lay my head without being harmed.
MALIKA's parents passed away when she was just a child, and she and her siblings bounced around from home to home before ending up without one of their own. That's been her life these past couple of years as she struggled with seizures and other medical issues, making it very difficult to hold on to a full-time job.
It's extremely stressful. I think that's where a lot of my sicknesses come from, because I'm not always in a safe place, like when I've slept on bus stops or abandonments, because I had nowhere else to go. This is not safe, nor is it healthy.
Enter Beans and Bread, a special work of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul of Baltimore. Its one-stop location provides showers, meals, and a wide array of resources to get people like MALIKA back on their feet.
I'm without a home. That's it. As far as my personal hygiene and my dressing and things like that, a lot of people are out here with a mental condition to where they feel as though their hygiene is not important anymore. So I believe there's places like this where you can come shower and brush your teeth and fix yourself up. There's places that give out clothes and stuff like that where you don't have to look like what you're going through. And I try to dress for success.
Vincentian Pauline MANALO, the Baltimore Council president, says it's individual attention, the person-to-person service, that's a key aspect of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul's work in the community.
And with the Vincentian charism, as St. Vincent de Paul said, service without reflection is simply work. So, it's important that we as a conference and we as Vincentians reflect on the encounter, meeting with the people who seek our assistance, to see Christ in the person that we're trying to assist.
And the people providing assistance may be the only sign of Jesus some folks have seen in a while, or ever.
It's not uncommon that, that we would have our neighbor in need, after extending assistance to them and, working with them, suddenly ask, what time do you have Mass in the church, or what time are your services in the church? So they ask for a Bible. So, you never know when, you've planted that seed of, on them, to try to get to know Jesus themselves.
Today our menu is pizza casserole and corn.
Serving people with dignity and respect inspires Catholic volunteers PHYLLIS KEEHAN and HAILEY KNOTT.
But you have to be gracious to them. They're people. They're just down on their luck, and they're just in need of a little bit of help.
I love interacting with the people. Sometimes we have little conversations. It's really nice. It's nice to know that you're making a difference in their life.
Inside Career Connections here at the Beans and Bread Center, computers are provided so that folks can look for work and apply for jobs. For Derry Whitaker, persistence paid off.
Come in, get on the computer, and look up jobs.
It's been a long road back to stability and self-sufficiency for Derry Whitaker.
October 22nd, 2013, I lost my wife, and it took me in different directions. Believe it or not, I ended up being homeless.
Derry lost his job and with no income, ended up losing his car and his home. His situation was spiraling out of control. That's when he turned to Beans and Bread to get his life going in the right direction.
I was staying in a shelter, but I also got some, food from here, resources, I've talked to people about my situation.
Thanks to the resources at Beans and Bread, he has a job now too.
It makes me feel great. It's an uplifting thing. It's another step, another level for me.
Derry has been saving up for a deposit and hopes to be able to move into an apartment soon, something he owes to the people of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul of Baltimore.
It says that they're very good people. They're willing to open up their hearts, their hands, their time. They're dedicated to people.
For the first time in a long time, MALIKA has hope too.
This is the first place I've came and actually gotten what I've actually been looking for, which is someone to help me help myself.
Helping Malika and others help themselves has proven to be a blessing to those who serve at Beans and Bread.
I have been blessed in my life. God has been so good to me. And so I need to give back to somebody else, to say thank you for all the graces that He's given me.
It definitely makes me want to do more work like this and pray for people more like this.
You know, it's so easy with the work that we do, especially when we get so busy, to forget that, that what we are about is really, our own spiritual growth. So in many ways, it actually has helped me, hopefully grow spiritually, because I have a deeper sense of the presence of Jesus in my life.
While it has not been easy, Derry and Malika are determined to overcome their obstacles.
I am grateful. This is a blessing, but I believe that God has a plan, and with this plan, all things is possible. If He says it, so shall it be.
It was St. Vincent de Paul, the patron saint of the poor, who said, quote, "May our presence and care to those most in need reflect the gentleness, esteem, and dignity we see reflected in the life and work of Jesus." For Our Faith in Action, today's Society of St. Vincent de Paul, I'm TRYLKO.